What about the rising numbers of things like Reform UK and people that want to stay out of the European Union and keep this splendid isolationism that, the Commonwealth isolationism that the UK has adopted?
You're quite right that Reform are enjoying a period of ascendancy at the moment. They're doing well in opinion polls. That's a world of difference between that and actually winning power, but they're in a good place at the moment. However, when you start probing down into that opinion polling, you discover that a third of people who are saying they would vote for reform want to go back into the EU. And they're fed up with politics, they're fed up with the Conservatives, they're fed up with Labour, they're fed up with inflation and the cost of living, and they think that the simplistic solutions that Nigel Farage and Reform are offering may be part of the solution, but for a third of them at least, they actually want to go back into the EU. So I don't know to what extent really this rise in Reform's popularity has got anything to do with the European issue at all. I think it's symptomatic of just people being pretty fed up.
The whole situation. Do you think it would make more sense a little bit for the politicians to address the situation, the economics of it? I don't know, potentially their voices for migration, cost of living, et cetera, vis-a-vis just looking into joining the EU or staying out of it. So my thing is, do you think perhaps you should have a more diverse agenda?
Well, I don't think that our organisation should, because we exist for that one single purpose. But I think actually the point you're
I
making.
meant you as politicians, by default.
Well, to be truthful, the political agenda in the UK isn't very much focused on the European question at the moment. People like me might prefer that it were rather more focused on it, but it's not. I mean, the government knows that people are first and foremost fed up with the cost of living. They're trying to take practical steps to improve that. I think the point I'm simply making is that actually they could do more about that if there were fewer trade barriers between ourselves and our most lucrative market that happens to be right next door to us.